Hi everyone, it's Az here from Heel vs. Babyface, joined once again, Jane Theory.
Hello, hello.
This is episode 5. Okay,
Yeah.
we've had 4 episodes up until this one.
Mm.
2 dudes have been raped
Yes.
so far. I say
Yeah.
so far because there's 9 episodes in total. How have you written 9 episodes of this?
Well, they're not. They're not writing.
No.
I don't know what this is.
This is like a spurg of neuroses and nothing.
Yeah.
This episode was once again written by Dana. I am absolutely dog Schwartz at writing, and I'm actually quite mad after watching this episode.
Yeah.
Because I legitimately feel as if I've had my time wasted.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because we might have said this before, but nothing of significance happens. In actual fact, I'd just say nothing happens in this episode.
Nothing happens in this episode at all.
Apart from another, oh my God, it's so hard being a woman. And
Men are bad.
Men are always bad. But before we get into the minutia, one bit which really stood out for me is when she was getting her Tinder dates to come onto the stand.
Yeah.
And half of them were clearly gay.
They did seem gay.
I went on a date with Jennifer. And she was like, oh.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking, she's the one that picked all these guys out.
Yeah. She has bad choices. I mean, there is that.
This whole series was a bad choice. How many times did you laugh?
Not at all. But I
really?
Mean, no, not once.
Do you know how many times I laughed?
How many times?
Not fucking once.
There was nothing. They gave me nothing to work with.
No, I mean, unless you want to laugh at camp gay stereotypes.
Yeah.
Because that's all there was in this show. Oh,
and
by the way,
her colleague did come
completely
across
different again.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, who is this version of him?
Who is this guy? Has he got multiple fucking personality disorder?
It's a different guy every time. I mean, literally his dialect changed.
Yes. Yes, it wasn't just that, you know, he was interested in this because they needed him to be interested in this. He was literally speaking completely different.
Yeah.
3 episodes, 3 different guys in the same body. Oh, man. Hey, 23 and a half minutes this episode.
They should just do 10 and call it a day.
Yeah, just make it like a 7-minute show with an advert in it for American audiences. Don't put it on Disney Plus.
No.
I hate Disney Plus, but even that's a waste of fucking space for this shit. And then just put it on, I don't know, whichever pedo channel Disney's pushing this year.
Yeah.
And go, sorry, that was a burp. Yeah.
You can put it on YouTube. The YouTube video would be fine.
Why don't you just put it in the YouTube shorts?
Yeah.
You know, 36 seconds, 38 seconds. We know that's not going to happen now, don't we? and we're done.
They could fit it all in.
That's what She-Hulk said. Oh, because she reread her profile. What do you look for in a man? A sturdy back, and a reinforced king-size bed.
Oh my god.
JK, JK, JK. And that is verbatim.
Yeah, it is.
That quote is bloody verbatim.
That's her profile.
Yes, chat, I am switching between caffeinated and sugar-free caffeinated. Oh, do we have to do this? Gotham Knights got the green light.
Yeah, I saw I saw your celebration.
Well, I mean, the celebration is for the money, but holy shit. How did that get greenlit?
It'll get canceled quickly.
I imagine it's been greenlit so far for 13 episodes. No, seriously, a half season. Oh my god! I know we're laughing, but I'm being serious. That's the fucking problem. And then they'll see how the first couple of episodes go. Oh god, I'm actually crying laughing.
Me too.
It's Clown World! It's fucking Clown World! And they'll see how the first couple of episodes are doing and decide whether or not to give it any more. You know?
Yeah.
It's not even Bruce Wayne's son. He's a completely made up arsehole.
Oh yeah.
Don't worry, folks. The jokes stop there. Because we're just about to jump into She-Hulk. Written by Dana Schwartz.
Yeah.
For you OGs out there, remember the days of Dana's on Friday Night Tights? The memes would come in, but she ended up blocking us all. Now I understand why. I understand why, because this woman can't write for shit.
No, clearly not.
So it starts off with an advert, an in-universe advert as Titania, whatever they want to call her in this show. I don't give a shit.
It's a better quality advertisement than the advertisement for this show, though. This is what I don't understand. I was confused by that.
It's funny because it's true. It's funny because it's true. It is. It is. It was more competent. I'll give it that. It was definitely more competent than any of the trailers. Oh, by the way, this isn't the Daredevil episode. You got baited.
No,
everyone got fucking baited. It's not. We only saw Daredevil's helmet getting put into a box. Well, wasn't it? It was in a box with a lid open so you could see, and it was yellow and it looked like shit.
Yeah, it looked bad.
Oh god, I'm dreading seeing that costume. There's a fan. Somebody's done a fan like a fan version, and it looks. I'm like, yes, that is. But admittedly, that is the outfit a blind man would wear.
Oh no.
Oh, come on, Jane.
He has a stylist, I'm sure. Not this guy.
No, it's
But he
fucking
has
guy.
one.
I think we're gonna send you out into Hell's Kitchen with some ribbons, okay? They're just like totally this season.
Black gay man stereotype.
Yeah, exactly. Black, femi, gay stereotype of a man.
Yeah.
Wow, it's not like Marvel like doing that trope. Except in everything. So yeah. Press the button. Everything. Did you see the article that said Marvel are about to announce that one of their characters is gay?
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I was like, I thought they were all gay.
I mean, they hate men, so
they do
why not?
hate men. So the advert goes on, And then it goes into Jen's apartment, and then she sits down and I think eats, maybe. No, she's just in the kitchen cooking. She hasn't quite got to the eating part. It is like a Marvel comic. No action, just sitting and talking and eating and women.
Yeah.
And can I get a Netflix deal?
Mm.
So she pokes her head out of the kitchen and she sees that the Titania advert is on the TV, and then she's kind of like, huh. And then, oh god, this is going to sound so boring, but this is the episode. Then she's driving in her car the next day,
Right.
and there's a billboard with She-Hulk by Titania.
Yeah.
And she looks at it. That's the scene.
That's it.
That's the scene.
But I was just confused as to how all of this is suddenly happening. But apparently the brand has been in existence for a while now. That's not explained.
Well, it takes, trademarking takes a little bit.
It does.
Then you've got to get a product to put the trademark on to make the product. So she's already got the product there waiting. She just wanted to find a name for it. I know this is I don't even want to call it a comedy show because this is not one fucking laugh in 5 episodes.
No.
But try to make some connective tissue. Try to make some logical steps.
Yeah.
Please.
It's just she sues her, and then suddenly there's the
All right. Do you know what? Fuck it. This is the episode. She that's the whole episode. She watches the adverts. She's been sued by Titania for being called She-Hulk when it's her brand. And then she goes to court and they don't give the defense any time to speak.
No.
They just listen to them and they go, yes, based off what you've just shown, we find in your favor. You didn't even fucking go to the other people.
No. In the adversarial system.
In the adversarial court system, which they admittedly announced they know fuck all about.
Yeah.
But they're doing a courtroom comedy show.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to. Don't want to do any research.
Yeah, no. Don't want to hire.
We got so many yucks. Like, oh my god, it's so good being the She-Hulk because now I'm no longer scared walking home overnight as a woman.
Ugh.
And then the other girl, Nikki, the woman's called Nikki.
We found out her name.
5 episodes. Finally got there. And she goes, every woman's dream.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you would never last 5 minutes in the 80s.
Oh.
That's the show, folks.
That's it.
Jane, anything you'd like to plug before we go? Oh, we're meant to stretch it out a little bit longer.
Well, we didn't get to the B plot.
The clothes.
Yeah. Yeah.
The B plot is She-Hulk needs a suit.
That's it. we never actually see it.
No, because we need the big reveal of a suit that fits.
And see, I thought she was getting it for court. But,
She is.
But she didn't.
No, this is the thing, Jane. She wanted suits, courtroom suits that shrink and do so that Tatiana Maslany doesn't look like a fucking dickhead in every scene.
Yeah.
But when she comes right at the end of the episode to try them on, he goes, oh, by the way, I made you something else, which is the She-Hulk outfit. So he just made that without them even fucking asking for it.
Oh. Oh God. That's it.
There's nothing else to say, people.
Nothing else happened.
Oh, that is it. That is it. Now we've got to fucking fill the rest of this thing with yucks, which is more than bloody She-Hulk could.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's take you through this crazy ride. So then she sat at home eating. Oh boy, this is a tough one, isn't it? Oh! Then her cousin burst in.
Brother. I think that was a brother, huh?
Is it a brother?
I think so. The one who got the promotion?
The one who got the promotion at Kmart or whatever. Walmart, Kmart.
Something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Someplace. They made it sound as if he was pond scum.
Right.
For getting a promotion to manager of a convenience store. That's hard work, by the way, in real life.
It's a good job.
Yeah. Honest day's work for an honest day's pay. Sorry, Dana Schwartz would have known nothing about. So he just bursts into the house because she doesn't leave a door locked.
Right. But she's so scared as a woman.
But she's so scared. Everybody can come in. No, you're the one. Your show is rape too much. In 4 episodes. That was a 50% conversion rate before this episode. 50% man rape in your show. Wow. So he bursts in with a bunch of She-Hulk products.
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, sign these because you're She-Hulk. And then Jen's like, I am, but those aren't my products.
Yeah.
No, that was it.
Next scene.
That was the da 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 da. Oh no, it's Batwoman. Jesus Christ, it's a cold day in hell when you miss Batwoman over there.
I know, right?
At least Javicia Leslie and the other girls were quite happy to provide lots of cleavage for us. Oh, there is a signing of the She-Hulk product by Titania. The queue is massive. There is at least 10 people in it.
Yeah.
And Jen turns up to tell her to stop using the She-Hulk name. Jane.
Yes.
I want to take you back to the last episode.
Oh, do we have to?
Unfortunately. Remember you remember when She-Whore is going through her making her Tinder profile?
Yes.
And Nikki, because we know her name now, says hetero life is so dull or something or whatever.
Yeah.
That was the show saying that Nikki is queer.
Yeah.
I mean, there had to be an article about it in a trash mag somewhere to tell us that. Because Marvel fucking queer bait the shit out of you people. When I say, whoa, what do you mean you people? I mean, the people who identify in that manner. And you still fucking take it.
Why? I don't get it. And why promote a group by basically being hateful and dismissive toward the other?
Well,
good representation or whatever.
Let's just say this isn't a strong male represented show.
No.
And Nikki has no personality other than exposition.
Yeah.
They needed her to get a suit. She got a suit. What do we actually find out about Nikki? Nothing.
Nothing. Her quest is to get the suit. That's it.
Yes. She picked up a quest in World of Warcraft. And she put it up on the quest log. And she followed the marker to where she needed to go.
That's it.
Congratulations, Nikki. So she turns up to this event, just walks in the door because that's funny.
Yeah, somehow.
Jen wants to queue, but Nikki's just like, we don't queue, we walk straight in. That's funny.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't laugh, but sure.
I think I probably messaged you by now saying that I wanted to kill myself. And there's a room which is packed full of 15 people.
Yeah. Basically, whoever was on staff on set that day.
Just get in front of the camera. Get in front of the camera. And there were her products behind glass cases. And they were all called like gel or face rub or something. Yeah. And the joke was, isn't this all pretty much the same? That was the joke.
Yeah.
And then she says to Titania, stop doing this. And why are you suing me?
Yeah.
And Titania says, no.
Yeah, that's it.
That's the scene.
That's how a lawyer would handle it, I'm sure.
No, not. Bit coffee stained. Oh well. I've lived a life. No. So anyway, we're back in her office, and now she's in She-Hulk form because it's work.
Right. But she's not doing work.
Yes. She has no clients.
No.
The superhero division that she was hired to set up and be part, she has no clients.
None.
This is a latte macchiato, by the way.
Oh, nice.
It is so good. It kind of washes a little bit of the pain away.
Does it?
A little bit. But I think I'm mortally wounded. Okay, so she's in her office and she's looking at She-Hulk by Titania on her monitor. And then she looks at the camera and says, I'm not obsessed or something.
Yeah.
Something like that. Something that I didn't laugh about.
Right.
So Nikki, and then this is where I find out this is where we get the there are benefits to being the She-Hulk, and the final one being able to walk home with a night without being scared of being attacked. Yeah. And that's when Nikki goes, oh, and she does actually hold up a drink and go, which I'm surprised wasn't a fucking martini or something.
Right.
She goes, oh, every woman's dream.
Oh, had to get that in there.
I'd just like to say, you've raped 2 men in this show so far.
Exactly.
No women have been harmed, but two men have been raped.
Yeah.
Sort that one out. So it's pretty much, and one of them was raped by the title character. He will appear in this episode.
He will.
Because victims often feel guilty. And need to go back to the whatever the fuck this shit fucking is. So anyway, the guy comes in to speak to Nikki because Nikki goes back to her office, and he's completely different again. Speaks completely differently.
He's a whole different person.
It's a new person, and he's like, "Hey, Nikki, I want you to do me a favor." I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. Apologize, Jane. But there just comes a time when you review this kind of stuff that you just fucking snap, because nothing is fucking happening, and the fucking diarrhea on the fucking screen is dripping everywhere. This scene is Newman, who's in the skin suit of the other guy from the previous 2 episodes, says, Nikki, I want you to do me a favor. She says, you know what my conditions are? A favor in return plus interest. He says, great, no problem. Glad we got that resolved quickly.
Yeah.
Can I snort just a little bit of coke?
You need it. You need it.
I need it.
Yeah.
Thank you. And he says, I want you to queue up with me because I want to get some Iron Man 3 trainers.
Yeah.
But it's only limited to 1 pair per person. I did some trainer shopping about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. It was more interesting than this fucking show. And he said, and she was like, why? So you want me to get another pair? Why? And he's like, 1 to wear and 1 to pack away.
Yeah.
And she's like, so you buy 2 pairs of trainers, 1 to wear and 1 just to look at? And he's like,
yeah.
Actually not uncommon, by the way.
No.
Because if they're limited to 1 per person, then things like that can actually skyrocket in price.
Yeah. So I think this was intended to make fun of that.
Yeah, it was intended to make fun of getting 2 trainers if you're not going to wear 1 pair of trainers. But
you know, like whoever wrote this, they know that it's
Dana Schwartz, Dana fucking Schwartz.
Yeah. It's generally men who collect tennis shoes. So it's a hobby and probably a good investment, but it's something that, you know, they look down on.
Have you seen the price of some of those Jordans now?
Yeah.
Holy shit. And these are the Iron Man 3s in this universe. So this is dead Tony Stark. Thank God he's dead. I wish I fucking was. It's his collection. Or, you know, whoever did it in Stark's stead. So it's probably going to be pretty pricey. Anyway, he ends up in a fucking takeaway restaurant, so I don't know what's going on. So she agrees after they pulled silly faces.
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's like, I'm going to call in my favor now. And he's like, but we haven't done my favor. And she's like, don't matter. Do you think your guy that hooks you up with the trainers? And I'm thinking, if he's getting bootleg trainers, why is the bootlegger going, it's 1 per customer?
Yeah.
And
I think the bootlegger was a front.
Well, who didn't get any trainers in the show?
He didn't.
He didn't.
No.
This is the first and last time we hear about his trainers, because now it's all about fucking She-Hulk's clothing. Because Nikki says, do you think the guy that's setting you up with your trainers could make some stuff for a superhero? And he's like, no doubt.
Maybe he wears them to work tomorrow.
in the next episode.
Yeah.
Why would you wear trainers to a suit job?
It's She-Hulk.
Because it's She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry, Jane. I'm sorry for ever fucking doubting you on that. I apologize. Why would I try and use logic? It's fucking She-Hulk. It makes no sense.
No.
She's twerking in her office with no fucking clients and she's been paid. And Megan Thee Stallion isn't a superhero, so why was she a fucking client? That's the end of that scene. And boy, did it go on. So they go into some place where the guy's just like, this is like a coffee bar or something. And he's like, I want to speak to my man about the thing.
Yeah.
And he's like, I just make cafes. That's the joke.
Yeah.
And then they took, by the way, what I don't quite understand, I need to just check this, but I'm sure I'm right. Yes. Nikki's now dressed completely differently.
She is. It's a new style. Yeah.
So
yes, her entire look has changed.
Her entire, yeah, she was in a pink jacket and a black top, and now she's in like a black puffy dress.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah, it's Cafe Beau Bar. As in Boba Fett? I know.
Mm.
So they're like, yeah, we need to speak to the person about the trainers. And then she says, we're not cops in Chinese because the guy's Asian and she's racist. So she thinks just because he's Asian, he's Chinese. And then he says in English, I'm not Chinese, which means he understood the Chinese.
Yeah.
As well, just a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And then she's like, and then he goes into the back and she's like, I feel really bad for being a racist whore.
I guess that's another joke.
I'm only joking. She's not a whore. That's She-Hulk. So I don't understand what. Again, I'm confused.
Yeah.
He's going to a coffee bar to see a bootlegger to buy some Iron Man 3 trainers, who's only limiting them to one per person, like a retail store.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's not how bootleggers work when it comes to shifting product.
And I don't, what confused me was this his first time? Because he made it seem as if this was someone he used before.
Exactly. Good point. Well made.
It's just like.
Because he even says, when Nikki says, do you think your man could make some clothes for She-Hulk? He's like, yeah, as if he knows the guy.
Yeah.
So why are you acting like you don't know the fucking guy?
It's like, dude, I don't know. Are they really writing one singular story? Or are there multiple writers writing different scenes?
And in the end credits, by the way, there's no post-credit scene. Thank fuck.
Thank God.
It just said writer Dana Schwartz.
Yeah. But there's no continuity in the same script.
You see, that's your problem, Jane. It's all of our problem.
Yeah.
We expect, connective tissue, as I've said, which we don't get
at all.
We expect logic in the writing, which we don't get.
No.
Because 2 men have been raped so far in the show. With no repeat. Okay. So no, I think I mean this is The problem is this is meant to be a comedy, and there's no jokes.
No,
but they do silly thing. When I say silly, not silly as a ha way. They do silly things which they think we're going to laugh at because they're fucking retarded, and they think we're retarded too. Your audience, hey audience, she spoke Chinese to an Asian guy because she's like racist. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know what would have been actually better on that joke, Dana? As if she said in Chinese, she spoke Chinese to him, and then he spoke Chinese back saying, I'm not Chinese.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not going to do that.
Instead of just English saying I'm not Chinese. But if he said it in Chinese,
they don't put that much thought into it, clearly.
By the way, there's not a lot of product in this coffee bar. I'm not surprised it's empty. So he goes into the back, and then he appears seconds later by the curtain. How did he go from that door to the curtain? Is that funny?
I don't know if that was supposed to be funny.
Is it like, oh, there's more than one of him, or he's super powered? What was the fucking joke meant to have been?
No.
Oh,
that's just a badly cut scene.
I wish I put some rat poison in here. I really do. And then they look at each other, and then they go into the back, and then and then he opens a cupboard, and he's got terrible knockoff Avengers merch.
Yeah.
And it's got, hey, this t-shirt says the Avengers. Oh, and that t-shirt says the Avengers. It's funny because they misspelled Avengers.
Yeah.
Laugh! Why aren't you laughing? So he says, I'll put you in touch with a guy to make clothes because there's no fucking trainers in here.
No.
That make She-Hulk's clothes because, dude, you've served your purpose in this episode to get them to this person, even though it makes no fucking sense and you didn't get what you said you were coming here for.
Was he the contact?
Well, he was the one that opened up the Avengers merch.
I thought the guy who they go to next was the actual, like, I don't know.
Well, no, because the guy that they go to next is like a highbrow tailor for the exclusive. Do you think he's going to be making knockoff Tony Stark trainers?
No, I would think he would have the real ones.
But we'll never know.
I don't know.
Because fuck that guy.
Oh, his show makes no sense whatsoever.
I know, but this is the whole point. It doesn't make any sense because nothing fucking happened. So he says, I'll tell you about a person who can make clothes for She-Hulk if you buy a t-shirt and a cap.
Mm-hmm.
And Nikki says, of course, I need the whole ensemble. It was a joke, I guess.
Yeah.
I didn't laugh.
No.
But he goes and buys a Captain America plastic shield and a plastic Thor hammer and then starts going.
Yeah.
One grenade could take out the whole room.
YouTube.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So they're sent to an elevator, and they're like, we're here to buy some clothes, and it's like, go away. Well, it says go away before she even touches the button. We're here to buy some clothes, and like, go away. And then they're like, we're here because of an Avenger. And they're like, okay, we'll contact you with an appointment. How do they fucking know who they are?
Right. Don't ask questions.
Don't ask questions.
No.
So they walk off until they're needed for the next scene, I guess.
Yeah.
So Jen's in the office with a boss, and the boss is eating pistachios, I think, maybe. Because he's eating some sort of shelled nut.
Yeah.
I love pistachios. roasted salted pistachios. God,
yeah, they can be good.
They're great. Great going in, terrible going out. It's like a slush puppy coming out. It's not good. Not good. But they are so good going in. Just thought I'd share that with you, Jane, because fuck all's happening in this show. We're reduced to my fucking bowel habits. This is great. So Jen's speaking to a boss who's eating pistachios, maybe.
Yeah.
I think at his age.
Not an apple, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just
better.
To make him look a full asshole.
Yeah.
And Jesus Christ. Sorry. I can't even remember what he said.
I don't even have no idea. I didn't make a note of what he said.
No. What did you say, dude?
Billboard on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Oh, yeah. He's like, why is there billboards and adverts for She-Hulk and you're fucking She-Hulk? And she's like, oh, somebody's using my name to sell shit. And he's like, well, let's sue her, countersue her. But you're not going to defend yourself because you're fucking retarded.
Right.
So I've got a proper attorney to defend you.
Yeah.
So we get the woman. That's actually what he said. Okay. Yes, I am being creative with the verbiage, but
it's what he did. For sure.
It's what in essence he said. No, we're gonna give you a proper lawyer because you ain't fucking defending yourself. And it's the last that the misogynistic guy, classic misogynist, was just like, hey, you could be my queen, or I don't know, a couple of episodes ago, and she was just like, I'm out of here, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
And it's her. And she kind of acts competently, which I did actually like. I was worried because she completely disses She-Hulk, so I was on board with this.
Couple points there.
Yeah, she was like, you didn't trademark your own name. And she's like, well, Doctor Strange and we got a got you, by the way, on Marvel here.
Yeah, yeah.
She says, well, Doctor Strange and Thor didn't trademark their names.
Mm-hmm.
She said, well, that's because that's their real names. And then I was like, whoa, Thor's real name is Thor.
Yeah.
Hi, there was a film that came out recently called Thor: Love and Thunder, where Thor was there, and then when there was somebody else called the Mighty Thor, but they weren't. They were Jane Foster.
Right.
So we've established, thank you, Marvel, that Thor's name is Thor, and it's not a mantle.
Right.
We passed around to any old stage 3 cancer victim.
No. Your ex-girlfriend can't pick it up.
Nope. Who's died of cancer? So she's like, So, yeah, Jen got knocked down a peg. But she's stupid, so, it's all gravy. Then Nikki comes back in a pink jacket and black top again.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it's this. I need to go back to see if it's the. But it's not. No, it's not the same outfit she was wearing when she had another pink. It's a different pink jacket.
Her outfits are getting more outlandish, or at least brighter, weirder. Each episode.
Well, she's dressing fashionable as opposed to pragmatic for work.
Right. Well,
Like she's just about to go on a massive date, or she runs Elon Musk's companies. But there you go. So we're in court now. Oh God, do we love court scenes?
oh,
And the prosecutors, I guess, are just like, we trademarked She-Hulk, and Jen doesn't want it, so we took it.
yeah.
And then they stand up and go, no, we're gonna show you quite definitively that she's She-Hulk.
Yeah.
And they're like, great, that's great. Thank you for talking for 2 minutes. We'll recess now till Thursday.
Right. There was no actual argument.
That's not how. Oh, there we go. They don't know how court works, so it doesn't really
No.
matter, does it? So we go to the gay, effeminate black dude who is a fashion designer. Oh my God.
Yes.
And he's like complete stereotype.
Yeah.
Oh, darling, this. Oh, bah, gee, ta, ho, ha, say, ah.
Yeah.
Just, you've already got it in your head, people. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And he's like, I don't just design any old suits. And they're just like, well, this is a bit different. And she shows that she can transform. What is fucking happening in this show?
Oh my God.
This is fucking garbage! Garbage! Holy shit! Why didn't you just get the fucking budget for the show, put it in a fucking room, and then just get somebody to fucking shit all over it? And literally describing fucking scenes.
Yeah.
When nothing is fucking happening. This week, She-Hulk gets a fucking suit that we don't even fucking see. The end. Oh, I'm fucking 6 episodes left. No, sorry, 4 episodes left. I don't know if I've got it in me. I'm so fucking done.
So are they.
Oh,
They're done.
Calm down, as you'll get an aneurysm. Go fuck yourself. I'll have a fucking goddamn aneurysm or a stroke if I fucking desire. So they do a lot of fucking I want a suit talk.
That's it.
Now then, the back at fucking her job HQ where she's got no fucking clients. And one of the guys that she picked to go on a Tinder date to, who is clearly a fucking creep, looks like a creep, looks gay as well. Just saying.
Yeah.
Don't look like he's into women. And he's just there. It's just like, oh, hi, Jen. I'm one of the fucking gay dudes that you think is worth dating for some reason.
Yeah.
Because you got terrible taste in men. Because you don't even know that I'm into dudes. And he's just like, oh, Jen, hi.
Yeah. He's a client for some reason.
He's a big client.
Yeah.
Apparently. And they're like, oh, look, we can use all my failed Tinder dates where I set up a profile on Holland. And we can bring them all to the stand and they can all say, hey, look, I was dating She-Hulk, not Jen. By the way, Nikki's dressed in something completely different. I just needed to check if the other lawyer was. Yes, she is as well. But we know these are different days. But I'm just saying, I think the show is more interested in dressing Nikki up like a doll than it is telling a fucking story.
Yeah.
That's that scene done! Nikki and Jen are sat on a bench eating! Eating. Talking and eating. Talking and eating. This fucking show. Oh, I wish I could screenshot. Because it blacks when you screenshot. But I think I found the thumbnail to this. What do you think about that, Jane? Jane?
Yes.
What do you think about this as a thumbnail for the video?
I thought that could be good. That could work.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah.
I think this is the thumbnail for the
I
video.
think this is a lot of people's facial expression watching the show, for sure.
Oh, I was in bed and I just wish I fell asleep again, to be honest. So there we go with that. So they're talking about you getting the guys in. So they go back to court. Oh, it must be Thursday, I guess. And they're in the courtroom. The other people haven't said shit. Nothing. It's just directly on She-Hulk's attorney and her. And they're getting guys up that she went on a Tinder date with. And some of them are like they got the dude who was like trying to compete with his strength. He's like, yeah, like, you know, she was like very competitive. I'm not into that sort of thing. Ha 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 ha. It was you that was competitive. Ha 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 ha. I did not laugh.
No.
Then they got some clearly fucking gay dude. Like, mate, he's like sat there back like this. It's just like, oh my god, yeah, like. She said that she was like She-Hulk. She didn't say she was like Look, he was honest to God speaking like that, and this is his demeanor in court.
Yeah,
this is not a straight man.
I don't even remember him.
No, he's new for this scene.
Oh,
we never saw him on the date. That's why I'm just like, why is she now dating gay men? Look, I mean, I could, you know.
Remember her referring to herself as She-Hulk.
That's not fucking straight!
no.
I remember her referring to herself as She-Hulk. Look, if that guy thinks he's straight, look, I got news for you!
I am not gay. I have relationships with women, sex with men.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Nearly had his, nearly got dragged out of the closet there. Kicking and screaming.
Yeah.
And then they get, the other gay guy,
yeah,
from the foyer. He's like, you're such a specimen. And he came on, and then they got the rape victim on from last week.
Just so cringe.
And you know what? I can't remember the exact point. It's just there going, look at it, tears in his eyes. I was raped. I was fucking raped. There's a point where they say, oh, look, you know, I guess this is just the class of guy that I date. That guy was a doctor who helped kids with cancer.
Yeah.
And she's scoffing at him.
Not to mention she misled him.
Yes.
It's not his
even said, they even fucking say,
yeah,
when she was Jen in the morning, were you into her? And he's like, no.
right.
I was there to date She-Hulk. I didn't. No, Jen isn't the kind of woman that I date.
No.
And I'm just like, thank God. Thank God, dude. There is a little bit of hope for you. But we've got to sort your literature out, because bad feminists, no.
But he's admitting on the stand that she used deception to sleep with him.
Yes. Because, you see, he's clearly not on the internet looking at Jen Walters' pictures, because he's helping kids with cancer.
Right.
That's his job. He's a doctor. I hope I never meet people like Dana Schwartz and Jessica Gao and people like that in real life, because they must be just the dregs of humanity.
Yeah.
If this is their kind of mentality.
It's disturbing.
It is.
It really is. So
the judge just then goes, okay, I find in favor of you. Fuck off, everyone.
Yeah.
And the other opinion was weak.
They did not get a chance to put any counter evidence. Oh my God.
I'm beyond caring.
Because that's how court works, apparently.
That's how court works.
Yeah.
And then he walks, he leaves, and she looks back and smells him, and he smells at her because he has Stockholm syndrome. Because he's petrified that she'll come and rip his limbs off.
Yeah.
So they go out, they finish, and then she's like to her lawyer, she's like, hey, can I buy you a drink? And I'm like, is she gay now?
I know. That's what I was wondering.
I was like,
did she wink at the camera or something weird like that?
I know, but she was like, can I buy you a drink? And she's like, yeah. And then she went something like, yes, to the camera.
That. What?
Wait. So you...
Did she just score a date? Is that what she said?
Did you just think you... So she's there in Gen form drinking with her. And it was a bit weird, and I don't quite know what they were trying to do here.
I don't either.
Apart from shit on men.
She slips and says that they're friends now.
Yeah, well, guess we're friends now, like loud or something. And then she's like...
But why would that be an oops moment? You work at the same law office.
Yeah, but Jane, I don't think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think that when you develop a friendship with a woman, you go, hey, I guess we're friends now.
No.
It's just a thing that
it happens.
Okay, that's the end of that scene.
It's like I say all the time, these people don't have friends. That's why they don't understand the concept or the development of friendship.
Yes, because it's either fuck or nothing.
Yeah, basically.
You know, two guys can't just be friends.
Oh no.
Or broskies or no.
Mm-mm.
They clearly just want to fuck.
Yeah.
Or hate for them. So she goes back to Femi Dude to pick up her suits, and there's a box open, and Daredevil, a terrible yellow Daredevil helmet is inside.
Yeah.
And he's like, you left the lid off.
Yeah.
That's the end of the show.
That was it. And the helmet looked terrible.
The helmet
looks so cheap.
Yeah. How the hell can you have 7 fucking minutes of credits and 23.5 minutes of a show? How is that even possible?
Well, they tell a different story in the post-credit. I mean, the credit roll or whatever. all of those scenes tell an additional part of the story that's not in the actual
Oh,
show.
yeah. You mean the pictures?
Yeah.
Why is She-Hulk stood up giving her defense when she's the one who's the fucking client? Written by Dana fucking Schwartz.
It's insane.
Jesus Christ. Talk about failing upwards in life.
Yeah, I wouldn't put my name on this.
I wouldn't put my fucking dick on it. Wouldn't teabag this shit. Oh. Jane, I gotta ask Jane. Out of 10, what would you give this week's show?
I can't give it. I can't give it anything. I want to. I feel like I should give it at least a 1, but there's literally
For what? For what? For effort? There's no fucking effort here, Jane.
I know.
There's no effort.
I don't want to give them a pity point. I don't know.
This is the fucking first script and I'm done. I gotta fucking do my nails.
I have to give it a 0. I just there's
Jane,
less
do you
and
know
less
what your scores
content.
are at the moment?
Yeah.
You've given She-Hulk 1 point out of 5 episodes.
And I'm not being hard on it.
And
There's
you're a
nothing-
woman. This is for you. This show's for you, not me. You.
No.
I'm going to give this a. Oh, by the way, notice how all the white dudes are also just like fat on the other side in the picture. Just all fat dudes. Okay, fat white dudes. I'm going to give this a. I'm going to give this a 1 out of 10,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you why I'm giving it a 1.
Why?
Because when she walked into court, Titania said, "Hey up, Shrek,"
That was I saw that.
which I didn't laugh at, but I appreciated.
Yeah.
And because the other lawyer woman knocked her down a couple of pegs. So the 1 is literally because she got a little bit of a grilling at some point.
A little bit.
But this is incompetent nonsense.
It really is abysmal. I don't understand how it's getting approved at all.
Now
Like,
I know
someone
they said
has
that.
to edit this or review it. Or...
Well, I did a video 6 months ago or so.
Mhm.
Where there was a channel, like a channel that's linked to entertainment,
Mhm.
and they were doing a podcast, and the guy said on the podcast, "Oh, I'm hearing from the set of She-Hulk that the people behind the scenes are like, this is a fucking disaster."
What?
And this people are either going to fucking love this or they are going to be like, "What the fuck is this shit?"
But why do you keep going if you know it's bad?
Content. And Gary said for Nerdrotic that this was meant to come out when Ms. Marvel came out, and they
Ooh.
switched them.
They probably should have just canceled this. No.
Just burnt
No.
it. And the writers as well. One grenade, that's all I'm saying. Get them all in one room, one grenade's over. Oh, man. Jane, is there anything you'd like to plug before we go?
Yes. I have been, because of Rings of Power being so bad, I've been putting out lore videos comparing and contrasting the trash that they're doing and the actual work of Tolkien. So definitely check that out. I have a video coming out next on the orcs because they even managed to screw those up. So
You mean them white boys?
yeah.
As I like to refer to them after the last episode, them white boys.
Yeah. In the clan hoods. For some reason.
That's because every guy's a member of the Ku Klux Klan, Jane. Every man, every white guy. We're also bigots and homophobes and racists and misogynists.
Yeah.
Oh, guys and gals, link in the description box down below. Subscribe to Jane Theory. It's great stuff. It is good. I've been loving watching this stuff. I got Rings of Power tomorrow.
Yeah.
And later today, I'm going to be on a channel, which I'm not sure, talking about Cobra Kai.
Oh.
But I will tweet out details and I will do a community post as to when and the time. It would have been nice to know myself, but you know, I guess
something to look forward to.
Yeah, because I enjoyed Cobra Kai. And we will be back with some more stuff very soon. So until then, you take care. Bye for now.
Bye.